Georgia's Attorney General has a, quote, active investigation into at least one of the rooftop solar companies profiled right here at Fox 5 I-Team Hidden Camera Series.
Homeowners complain sales reps deceived them into thinking expensive solar systems would actually be cheaper than paying a monthly electric bill, but many wound up paying even more overall.
Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis is here with these new developments. Randy.
Yeah, the Georgia AG's office would not specify which company, but the Missouri Attorney General's office announced they have started their own investigation into Pink Energy, formerly known as Power Home Solar, one of the companies we caught using a sales pitch filled with false promises.
These are expensive systems. A lot of people think they're $5-10 grand, but really we're eliminating a lifelong utility bill.
No, they're not. Pink Energy customers discovered they still had a big power bill on top of the monthly payments they now had to make to finance their rooftop solar. Yet somehow, despite hundreds of complaints, the company maintained an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, a fact their sales force did not ignore.
The only thing I like to really focus on here is that A+.
That's one key part of the sales pitch that sold Michael Evans of HIRAM.
Oh, she mentioned it several times.
So without getting other bids, he agreed to pay Pink Energy $60,000.
A+ rating, that means everything's good. That's what I assumed.
A company with complaints can still score high with the BBB if it works to resolve those consumer issues. But in the wake of our investigation and others, the BBB now gives Pink Energy no rating, an R, instead alerting consumers of a pattern of complaints and unfulfilled promises to fix the problem. If they did not have an A+ rating when they were here that day, would you have still done business with them?
No, I would not have.
According to his complaint with the Georgia Attorney General, Michael says it took months to get his system installed. Then one of the contractors stepped through his kitchen ceiling. It's still not fixed. But that's not all. Look, here are all these pilot holes that were just left unplugged. This wall covered with mud and dirt. Over here, the paint has been knocked off the meter box during some of the installation. And then above me, you see that putty up there? Michael believes that could have been done a lot nicer. And then, remember those holes? Well, you got an even bigger collection over here. This is where they were originally planning to put the equipment, then changed their mind. This still hasn't been fixed either. All this really bothers Michael for a house he bought just a couple of months ago.
It irritates me, and there's days it's heartbreaking.
You love this house?
Yeah, I do.
It's making me sick to my stomach. That the types of things that are going on out there, and it's really given the whole industry a bad name at a time when we're just getting our feet under us in Georgia.
That's why the Georgia Solar Energy Association executive director urges consumers to get multiple bids, including at least one from his organization of Georgia-grown providers. Pink Energy has an office in Marietta, but is based in North Carolina.
We're kind of getting tired of these companies being in the state and wreaking havoc the way that they are. And really the shortest distance between today and getting them out of the state is through the Attorney General's office.
An AG spokesman would only say they've got an active investigation into one of the companies we originally profiled. The Missouri Attorney General's office has already requested records from Pink Energy for its investigation into alleged violations of the Consumer Protection Law. Pink Energy announced a series of changes to its sales strategy, including no more commission-only sales reps, longer cancellation periods, and more customer service staff. But at the moment, no more A+ rating.
Everything sounded great, signed on the dotted line, and then it's been a horror story ever since.
Now, Pink Energy sent us a statement blaming some of this because they have, quote, grown significantly and have experienced some bumps along the way. They say they're working nonstop to investigate and address any issues brought to their attention.
Yeah, it seemed that this homeowner was very unhappy clearly with the way things had been and hadn't really matched up with what he was told. Do you think there's a chance that this company would just go ahead and take the system out, give him his money back?
Pink Energy has done that for some other people who we've interviewed, so it's not, outside the realm of possibility. I just don't know. I mean, at the very least,
they should repair the damage that was caused to his house. You really felt for him because, I mean, he just moved into this house 6 months ago, loves the house, decides to go green, and these people show up and then they just kind of leave the outside of his house a mess and don't repair it. And that's really got him frustrated, on top of not getting what he thinks he was promised for having the rooftop solar.
Thanks so much. Frustrating story overall.
Sure is. All right, Randy, thanks.